Now let us see the characteristics of sound. Okay, so characteristics of sound. So this sound, they start from the vibration and then travel in the form of wave. Okay, so this wave, okay, we know that the sound travels in the form of waves, and then this wave has got three characteristics. Okay, three characteristics, that is amplitude, okay, amplitude, frequency, and time period. Okay, these are the three characteristics of a sound wave. Okay, let us see in details what is amplitude, frequency, and time period. Okay, so to understand this, let us take the example of this. Let us observe the movement or the motion of this pendulum. Okay, simple pendulum. Okay, so this simple pendulum is it consists of this string. Okay, a string which is attached at one end, and then it has a small metal called the bob. Okay, so this is a bob, and then this is a string. Okay, so this is a simple pendulum. Now if we pull this pendulum to one side and then release, what will happen? They will go to this side, yes or not? So this is the pendulum, and then it will again come back to this side. Alright, so another pendulum so this is how the pendulum moves. Okay, now if you suppose this is the A, and let us consider this one as B position. Okay, position of this bob, okay, at different places. Let us just give them a name. Okay, so in the center, when the pendulum was at rest, or when we have not released or shaken this pendulum, the position is A. Okay, it is at the position A, and then if we pull to one side and then release, okay, then it will go to the other side. Okay, so we will have just given the name of this position as B and C. Okay, so when we release this one, it will go to the B, and then from B it will go to C, and from C to again A. Okay, so from A to B, and from B to C, and from C to A, this one completes one oscillation. Okay, one oscillation. So when the metal block, okay, or when the bob moves from A to B, from B to C, and from C to A, this one completes one oscillation. Okay, so from this we will just try to make out what is amplitude, frequency, and time period. So amplitude, the first one, that is amplitude. What is amplitude? It is the maximum displacement, okay, maximum displacement of particles. Okay, maximum displacement of particles. Alright, this is called amplitude. Okay, now in case of this pendulum, like when this bob is at rest, okay, this is the mean position. Okay, this is called mean position, and then these two are extreme positions. Okay, extreme position. So what happens when we release this pendulum or the metal bob from one side? It travel to both sides. Okay, so here the maximum displacement occurs when the bob reaches either B or C. Okay, so in case of pendulum, the maximum displacement, okay, maximum displacement occurs when the bob is at B or C. Okay, that is why the amplitude here can be either AB or AC. So AC or AB is the amplitude of this pendulum. Okay, so now you understood what is amplitude, yes or no? Amplitude means the maximum displacement of particles. Now in the beginning of this chapter, I have also mentioned that when there is a vibration in a medium, it sets the particles in the in motion, yes or no? Like particles move from one position to another, and then they come back to their own position. Okay, so same here. Okay, so amplitude means the maximum displacement of particles. Displacement means like from one place to another, the movement. Okay? And now next one is frequency. Frequency means the number of waves. Okay, number of waves that occurs in a minute. That is called frequency. Okay, So it is expressed in terms of it as hertz, and then it has a symbol called Hz, okay, or hertz. So it is expressed as hertz. Now the last one, that is the time period. It is the time taken to complete one oscillation. Okay, so these are the three characteristics of a sound: amplitude, frequency, and time period. That's all for today. I hope you all understood.